Hello everyone. This is Starry Ari's ASMR. I am Ari, and in this video I have my external microphone here with the fluffy cover, and I just want to do some relaxing mic scratching. Because this is one of my favorite triggers, but I find it really difficult to find videos that do it in the way that I prefer. I'm not a big fan of aggressive ASMR. So just some very light scratching while I ramble a little bit. And today I decided to go for soft spoken because I think a lot of my mic scratching and brushing videos, and just a lot of my videos with my external mic in general, tend to be whispered, because I do think my external mic does a better job at picking up my whispering than my phone microphone does. So whenever I take the time to set up my external mic, I think I might as well do a whispered video. But today I decided to just go for soft spoken. I love the sound of the fluffy mic cover, and I'm wearing headphones to kind of monitor the sound a little bit, and I feel like it's very relaxing. And this one is so soft. I think at the end of the video I will have just the mic scratching sounds without me talking. So if you are interested in that, I'll leave a timestamp, but that way I feel like it might be a nice transition into sleep. And this mic cover is a very soft gray, but the fibers closer to the bottom are black. And my microphone didn't come with this fluffy cover, so my candle is freaking out in the background. But my microphone came with just this one here. Which is also quite nice, but not as fluffy. So usually if I am just using my mic to do whispers, I will have this cover on it, because I feel like it picks up things a little bit more clearly. this one I think makes things a little bit softer, which is nice in its own right, but it's just a different use. And I think this one sounds nicer when I'm scratching on it. And it's a lot softer. I feel like this also just reminds me of a lot of old school ASMR videos. Even though in the early days, most people did not have an external microphone like this. But once more ASMR channels were getting mics, I feel like this was kind of a common video to see. And I love it. I do love going back to some of the classics. I have a couple of different ASMR playlists, and one of them is specifically lots of just classic ASMR videos that I love watching. And it has a lot of Queen of Serene and Whispers Unicorn and That ASMR Chick. And let's see who else. I have lots of like small channels that I found that, posted one or two videos and then just never posted again. So I have lots of those saved. ASMR Marvelous. I think her videos were some of my favorites. I think it's fun to just kind of go back through those playlists every now and then and just give the classics a listen. But I'm usually not too into like just trigger videos. I usually will only watch or listen to videos that also have rambling or speaking in it. And I think that videos like this are kind of the closest that I like to get to trigger videos, because it is kind of a video entirely based on one trigger. I think that the sound almost sounds like waves. Like waves crashing on a shore. Flickering like crazy. I might have to do some like light editing when I edit this video so I'm not giving people accidental seizures. I don't think it's that bad, but either way, it's kind of messing with the light a little bit. I kind of wonder why that happens. Must be like random irregularities in the wick or something. I thought that it would be kind of nice and relaxing to have a candle in the background. But if it's too distracting, I'm hoping that you can just close your eyes and still enjoy the sounds. I feel like there's been a little bit of a trend in the last year or two that I've seen in ASMR or the ASMR community to kind of get back to kind of classic, more lo-fi ASMR videos. And those are really the ones that I tend to gravitate towards and the ones I prefer anyways. That's generally kind of why I make the videos that I make. I just generally kind of make whatever I'm feeling, and I just like to have fun with it. I don't really think too much about what is currently really popular in the ASMR community. I just kind of want to make videos that I like to watch, and clearly that resonates with some people. All you lovely people that have found my channel and enjoy my videos, I think for the same reasons that I enjoy the same style of video. It's just a little more calm, a little bit more laid back, a little more casual. Every now and then I find a kind of like higher quality video or channel that I'll enjoy, but I always find myself kind of coming back to maybe the smaller channels or channels that just prefer to focus on that lo-fi, casual, old school style. Even though I do have this external microphone to use, and I do use it, every now and then in my videos, I still generally just prefer to use my phone's microphone. And I've gotten a little bit better at sound editing so that I can clean up that audio just a little bit compared to when I first started out. But it's just so much easier to make videos if all I have to worry about is setting up my phone. And it is fun every now and then to just do that little extra prep with my external microphone, because I find that sound editing with this microphone is a lot easier because things are a little bit more crisp. And it doesn't pick up as much of the ambient neighborhood sounds as my phone. So I feel like I don't have to edit out barking dogs or screaming children or lawnmowers or really super cool modified mufflers. At least not nearly as much with this microphone as I have to with my phone. And this microphone is just a really cheap one, so, you know, of course I could upgrade at some point and get a better one, but I think it would just be used in kind of the same way that I use this one. I don't think that I would use it for the majority of my videos. I think I would just kind of use it for specific videos, or if I'm doing a video that I really want to capture all of the tingly sounds, you know, then having the external mic is good. But I don't think I would, you know, use it every single time I sit down to film, because that's just not what I prefer. Like I said, I just kind of make these videos a lot just for me. I think it's fun. It's really a lovely hobby. It's also a really nice time for me to just kind of sit down and relax. So I don't really want to mess around with having to set up a ton of equipment every single time I want to sit down to film. I am going to say goodbye here and leave the video with just a few minutes of pure mic scratching sounds. I hope that you've enjoyed this video, that it has helped you relax, fall asleep, or just get a little bit of a moment of peace. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope that you have a wonderful rest of your day.